There we go. Hey, howdy, hey. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button. But it's Disney Night Live. It's Saturday, August 23rd, and we're back in the Disney Night Live studios. Coming up, we're going to hang out with our friend and co-host, Disney Don. We're going to get his take on the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We are also going to talk about some of the latest and greatest Disney news. But first, as always, folks, a word from our friends at D-Magic World. You know DMagicWorld.com. We talk about them every show. We talk about them on our group. Now that's Disney. DMagicWorld.com. Don't want to miss a minute of the fun.
Welcome to D-Magic World, your place for magic at home, at work, or wherever you are. D-Magic World, non-stop magic every day.
That's right, DMagicWorld.com, nonstop magic every day. So don't check them out. They're playing Disney music all the time. Give us a few minutes. We're going to do some show shares. I'm going to figure out some, stuff on the interwebs here because I'm not seeing my stream come up and I kind of need that to share it out. But if you give us a couple minutes, we'll do that, and then we will be right with the show. Hello in Michigan, Lily. We'll be right back with Disney Night Live. And we are back. Welcome to Disney Night Live, and let's welcome in Disney Don. What's going on, Don? How are you?
Hey, long time no see. How you been?
I know. It's been kind of crazy lately. But we're back. We're back in the Disney Night Live studios. We're excited to be here. I'm just finishing up my show shares. Seems again to be some sort of technical issue that I couldn't find us streaming in the Facebook group. So now I'm sharing the YouTube link. But anyway, we're here and we're excited to be back. We're excited to talk about a lot of fun things. Yeah. Like your Don. I like my Don. Don likes his Don. But most of all, Don's got a cool Halloween shirt on. Check that thing out.
So, did you get all that beach sand out of your hair yet?
Yeah, it took me a while. I actually had to shave my head to get the sand out. So, but yeah, 2 weeks in Long Beach Island. It was a great time. And Kim and Colton came home this week. So, yeah, that's why we kind of haven't really had consistent shows, I guess, towards the end of July and August. So we were in Disney. Yeah, no problem, Lily. We were in Disney World in July. And then Long Beach Island, New Jersey for several weeks here. So that's where we are. I think I may have found the link. Oh, there it is now. No, wait, there it is. I did find it. We're working, guys. We're working. This is exciting.
I don't know how hard we're working, but we're working.
We're doing it. Well, you know what? It's happening. So I'm just still finishing that up because I couldn't get the Facebook link in the group or anything, but I just got it. I just popped up. That's great news. So some things work around here, and we are working hard. It's a Saturday evening, 8 p.m. Exciting.
Yep.
Let's see if we can find Instagram. Here's Instagram. There we go. So
Yep, I did 8 hours at the big box store, and now I get to do the fun job.
This is the fun job. This is where the big bucks get paid right here. Right here in Disney Night Live. I know. Exciting. I didn't put out a podcast today because I put it out during the week. So I want to remind everybody to please check out our Disney Night Live podcast. So we take the audio from the live shows and we put them out. Disney Night Live. You can check it out wherever podcasts are available. Please do so. And do not forget, I'm a travel advisor with Travelmation, and I take the hassle out of the castle for you. Specializing in Disney destinations, I can get you to the magic. Oh, there. Hey, I see you. So reach out to me, please. I would really appreciate a chance to plan your next magical vacation. DavidPicciano at Travelmation.net.
Do you also do Disney Cruise Lines?
I do Disney Cruise Lines. I can do Disney Aulani, Disneyland, Disney World. But I can book basically anywhere, any vendor that we have available in our Travelmation portfolio, which is a lot. Cruises and all-inclusives and great things. Also like the Disney collection, not just like Disney World, Disneyland, but they have their Adventures by Disney. So that as well.
How much would that cost? How much your services, how much extra does that cost me?
Great question. My services come free to you. So
Really?
You pay for the trip, you pay for the package, wherever you're going, you pay for that. But everything I do for you is free. Yeah, I will, especially Disney, I do it for my family and I do all the planning and all the lightning lanes and disability access for our son Colton and, booking the flights and all that stuff. So I've got a ton of experience with dining, advanced dining reservations. I can hook you up, but yeah, reach out. Now you were just on a nice little getaway with the fabulous Miss Marie and friends. It's almost like Winnie the Pooh and friends, but it was Don and friends. You started off at Bay Lake Tower in a 1-bedroom block off and then headed over to the new Polynesian Towers.
I kept calling it Polynesian Towers. Everyone's calling it Polynesian Towers, but apparently its real name is Island Tower Terrace.
Right.
Island
Yeah,
Tower.
exactly. Or Oasis Something is Oasis thrown in. I know, and it's only one tower. And I do the same thing with Bay Lake. I always say Bay Lake Towers, but it's just Bay Lake Tower. So,
we had preferred view from the Bay Lake Tower. We got to get a good look at the new resort that's going up.
Yeah,
that's going to change that skyline. Something fierce,
Right.
But can't I mean, Bay Lake Towers is approaching one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. We say that every time, right? We say that every time we stay there.
Yeah, but it's still not it's still no Wilderness Lodge, but
Stan, right? What's going on, Stan Solo?
Stan,
talking on the future when they make another tower. Yeah, you know what it'll be? It'll be the towers by then, Stan.
What they'll do is they'll probably knock down the garden terrace plate, and they'll put a tower there.
So we could finally be right and call it towers. Looking at the photo that you took, I'm pretty sure we had the same view. You were on the side of Bay Lake and had that marina view, right? And you could see where people would rent boats from. But yeah, you had a great view of the construction at Reflections, right? So right there on the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds, which I took a couple photos of when we went to the Hoop-de-Doo review. So yeah, it definitely will change that view for sure.
Right.
So,
and I took when I went to the Hoop-de-Doo, Marie and I went to Hoop-de-Doo the Saturday before, where I was the star of the show.
Right. You were now the star of the show, which is bizarre that a couple of weeks apart from each other,
we were the star of the show.
Was both chosen to be in the Hoop-de-Doo review.
We're going to have an angel off here pretty soon. An angel,
yes. All right.
We'll put both videos on the site and get people to vote for them.
Yeah, right. We can have like our own, instead of like fans only, we can do like an angel off or something, and people can vote and send us money.
Yeah, okay.
We'll probably owe them money by the time it's done.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
They were telling me what I had to do, just like they were telling you, but because of my tinnitus and my hearing loss, I couldn't hear a thing they were telling me to do.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah, what do I do? What?
If you look at the video I posted on my YouTube page,
right,
you'll see I'm looking around going, okay, what do you want me to do now?
I know, and it's also it's. I was nervous. I'm sure. I don't know about you, but I was like, so although they were telling me what to do, I just totally blanked out and kind of got really nervous. And then
I didn't even realize they were singing the Ballad of Davy Crockett until I'm like, oh, maybe I should be singing. I know this song.
Right. I know. And it's funny because Kim's like, they were singing Davy Crockett while you're up on stage and your name is David. I was like, I know. It wasn't just for me. I'm pretty sure they do that 3 times a night, every night. But nonetheless, there was a lot of news that came out this week, Disney news, and we're going to talk about, I have one question for you. Bay Lake Tower, 1-bedroom lock-off, or the Island Tower?
Lock-off.
Which did you prefer?
Oh,
you like
I preferred. They're all phenomenal. I was amazed at Bay Lake Tower. Now, in the one bedroom suite, the living room has its own bathroom.
Right.
The master has its own bathroom. Then you open up the lockout, the studio has its own bathroom.
And the balcony can also be a bathroom. No, actually, that's
no. They frown on that.
Yeah, don't do that at Disney. You'll get kicked out. But 3 bathrooms in that combination.
I think it could 7 adults and 2 children could stay in that lockout.
Yeah,
2-bedroom lockout.
2-bedroom. I'm sorry, I said 1-bedroom. Yeah, 2-bedroom. Yeah.
Well, it's a 1-bedroom with the lockout, so you can call it a 2-bedroom lockout.
Yeah.
I like both of them. They both were laid out almost exactly the same, but I kind of, man, it's tough.
The Island Tower's nice. We took a look at it in July.
They're
It is
both
really
nice.
Right.
If someone wants to give me a 2-night stay there for free, I am not denying.
Right.
I'm not going to say no. I don't like it.
But the artwork at Bay Lake Tower and the refurb rooms is really cool because it focuses on Roy and the Imagineers that saw Walt's dream through at Walt Disney World.
Yeah. In the room we stayed in, it was Roy and Mary Blair.
So that's right. And it's a different artist doing her work. It's a different different viewpoint on her work, but it's very Mary Blair-ish style.
Yes.
But yeah, and it's Roy and then the other Imagineers, like in all these different cool photos. And it kind of ties into Steakhouse 71 with all of those photos, right?
The centerpiece picture in the suite was Roy and Mickey on opening day. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So now when you get into Island Tower, it's all Moana. And over the dining room, the grandmother, that was a stingray.
The manta ray. Yeah. Right.
The manta ray.
Yeah.
Carved, it looks hand carved, but I'm sure it wasn't.
Right. I know. I've seen that. They're really cool.
And a certain person who goes by the initials of Panda, we were trying to figure out how to get it off the wall and
into a suitcase.
Yeah.
Only Panda. Yeah. Did you also notice that Bay Lake, you had the wallpaper in it? It has the 5-legged goat on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really cool. So everybody has a 5-legged goat in their room, even in the studio.
Yeah. Under the flat screen in the suite, it had a mural. While the Murphy bed was up, there was a contemporary with a monorail going through it.
Yeah. When
you flip the bed down, it was the Electric Light Parade.
Exactly. Yeah. They did a great job, and so we came back from our trip in July, and yeah, exactly. We booked a split stay for the regular Polynesian and the tower for spring of next year, so that'll be exciting. So what we're going to do is stay at the Polynesian the first part and then move over to the tower. I think 3 nights I think we did, because when we went in July just to visit it, on a day that we didn't have a park day, we really liked it, and Kim kind of was like, I need to stay here. So that'll be nice to get a feel of both.
You walk into the lobby and the tropical set, it's different than the Poly,
right?
But it's not different bad, it's just different. You're like, okay, I can smell the palms, or I can smell some kind of tropics.
Yeah, it was really neat the way they designed it. So nice. And we're going to talk about your experience with Marie and friends at the Halloween party. Real quick, though, I just want to dive into a couple news stories. So I'm going to head over to Disney Parks blog, because number one, we love Disney Parks blog and mostly everything Disney. But I just love how they just put all these stories up here. And let's find it here. So let's talk first, because we have more news on the Beacon Barrel, which is the pirate-themed bar coming to Magic Kingdom, which is already doing media previews and opens on the 29th of August.
I've heard all of the reservations are sold out already.
Right. So I saw a lot of people in different Disney groups today saying they got them and they didn't get them. And, so think of a Trader Sam's, but pirate themed, or an Olga's in Hollywood Studios, but pirate themed. Opens on August 29th. Again, already doing media previews. Not a lot of seating. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna let it go for the first year.
Yeah. There's
So
no way
when
you're
I
going to
can
get in
go
there right off
there,
the
I'm
bat.
not. I don't want them 15 minutes and get out, or half hour and get out.
Yeah, so it's going to be that time thing again. I think it's like 45
Yeah.
minutes or 2 drink minimum, but you know, they're serving food as well. So if the food's running behind, it's always like kind of that'll be a
Yeah.
weird situation. You know, like just got your food and then they're going to be like, your 45 minutes is up. Take your octopus in a cup and go. So again, you know, it's not like very little seating, but it's not a ton of seating. Don't think of like a restaurant. It is get in, basically seats will be taken. You're probably going to be standing. You'll be lucky to get a table. You know, and but very cool themed. So we'll see how this goes. There is, God bless you. There is a chessboard in the table here. So just wanted to give an update here on the Beak and the Barrel and then move over to some news that came out about Zootopia Better Together. There's an opening date announced. This is replacing A Bug's Life at Animal Kingdom. So Zootopia Better Together is a 4D show that will replace Bug's Life, and it opens November 7th. So not that far away. We're already at the end of September, October, November. I mean, God, a month and a half left, and this will be open. Here's the poster artwork, Zootopia Better Together. It looks really cute. And we'll see what the 4D show looks like. Just wanted to update everybody on that as well. And also, some news came out about Big Thunder Mountain because it has been down at Walt Disney World for quite some time, and it will reopen in 2026. But it will reopen with what they are saying, new magic. So it looks like it'll be a lot more colorful, especially in those caverns. You know, with the water and the stalagmites.
So I was reading one article where it says you're going to enter. That's going to be the first scene you see, and it's going to be multicolored and rainbow. And
right.
then you're going to hear thunder and lightning.
Right.
And then it's going to transform.
Yep. Yeah. So they replaced the whole track, and now it's going to be a whole new, smoother track. And then rethemed, not rethemed, but put some touches on,
Threw some pixie dust at it.
Right, exactly. So shine and polish on a Magic Kingdom classic, they're calling it. New magic in the thunder. So that's what we got there on Big Thunder Mountain. Again, no exact date on when that's going to open up. And then real quick, the Rock and Roller Coaster, Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios is changing over to a Muppets themed, and it says the Electric Mayhem arrives at Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. Yeah, basically an Imagineering bought a set of Govee lights at Costco, right? Those lights are nice, but they're expensive. I've looked at them at Home Depot for the house. Whose uncle purchased out G-Force Records? Scooter's uncle.
Scooter's uncle.
Okay, he's a real estate tycoon and the owner of the Muppet Theater, J.P. Gross. He really puts the G in G-Force, it says. So he buys out the theater or the studio, and Scooter takes charge, and hence Muppets take over Rock and Roller Coaster. So I like this redo of the guitar, and I'm glad they didn't take it out. So pretty iconic.
And they also said the piano that's at the base of the guitar is going to have one gold tooth.
Nice.
And for Dr. Mayhem.
Right, exactly. And so instead of Aerosmith inside the studio, it's going to be the Muppets, and that'll be really cool. So Electric Mayhem will be the band taking over. Nice. gives people their Muppet fix. It doesn't say when. I don't think. No, there's no date. This will probably take a little while for them to redo that. But anywho's, all right.
So
go ahead.
Before we get into the Halloween party, I went to the Villains show.
Oh, in Magic Kingdom that replaced
right around the corner
cars.
from yes, and I think it's a must do.
Yeah, it was good.
I thoroughly enjoyed the show, and they spent money.
Right.
It wasn't a cheap cardboard cutouts. They spent money on this show, and I do it again.
Oh, cool. That's good to hear. Yeah, we didn't do it on our last trip. But yeah, we definitely we talked about doing it and just didn't get around to it. Let's see. Well, told my husband we would go through the line, we do the last ride of Rock and Roller Coaster and take the chicken exit so we could see all changeover.
The other thing we did at Hollywood Studios the day after the party, we went to the new Little Mermaid show.
How was that? Was it better than the old?
If you loved the old Little Mermaid show, do not go see this one.
Okay. Yeah.
It will rip your heart out.
Oh God. Boy.
Yeah. They, in the old show, when you're in a theater and all of a sudden you're going underwater, you see the water level raising.
Right.
And they took that effect away.
Gone.
All the props that were in the pre-show, the netting, all the nautical stuff, gone. Now it's just like it's an unthemed room.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's not good. Hello to Momo 997.12 on Instagram. All right. So as I said earlier, Disney Don and the fabulous Miss Marie and friends, including Mr. Adam Waite, our friend Adam, hung out for a few days at different resorts and then went over to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And Don took some photos and videos, and we'll get his experience here. But I'm going to just show a quick video that Don took just of some surroundings. And then what I thought was funny at the end of the video is his wife, Marie, having to wait for him to take that video and not being able to speed off and walk really fast like she usually does. And it's very funny. So if you don't know Marie walks very fast. If you do know Marie, just watch her patiently waiting for Don to finish the video so she can walk.
Her legs may be small, but they move very fast.
Exactly. Yeah, check out this video. Hi, Shirley, watching on Facebook. That's so funny. She's sitting there like you can see she's impatiently waiting for you to finish that video.
Yeah, that was over in Storybook Courtyard there.
Right. What's creepy about it is, and are they trying to make it creepy with the Winnie the Pooh song, or that was just playing? And it's creepy because it's themed Halloween, and I never thought how creepy that song could be.
Yeah, it was in the loop they played.
Okay, yeah, because
so often you would hear Grim Grim Ghost, you hear the Winnie the Pooh, just different spooky Disney songs.
Okay, yeah, because now that I'm thinking about it, it's like that is kind of a creepy song when It all boils down to it. But
no, they do not have the smoke effects. They do
no,
have
that's a
bubbles,
show.
but they don't have that smoke effect.
Sometimes Disney giveth, and sometimes they taketh away.
Yeah.
Don also took some photos, and you can see some different coloring and effects here. Hi, Kim. On the walking into Magic Kingdom for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
In years past,
That's
they
very
used
cool.
to have balloons. They used to have lit up jack-o'-lantern balloons.
So
oh.
I see you have this one. They have these on the poles still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can also buy those now at the Disney store.
Also, I saw in Storybook Circus Land, there's a Dumbo one, which is really cute. So instead of a Mickey pumpkin, it was Dumbo.
You can't buy that one yet.
Ah, Dumbo. He's so cute. And here is what is the name of the parade that takes place during Mickey's Not So Scary?
The Boo to You and You and You parade.
Right, that Boo to You parade. Yes. How could I forget? To the Boo to You.
And You and You and You.
What do you think about the parade, Don? Do you like the parade? Is it good? Is it?
I've seen the parade so many times. They haven't really changed it. We wanted to watch the parade, so I said, okay, we'll watch the parade. But I would have rather gone on Tiana's.
Yeah, kind of fill your time. I've never seen it. We've never done the Halloween party, but it looks like it is a lot of those same repetitive characters and floats and stuff.
Now,
so.
If you look at behind that picture behind the Haunted Mansion Bride.
Yes.
You see the
is that
inflatable tower.
Bugs ghost or something in that yellow?
No, in the yellow thing behind the bride, that tells you where to get your free candy.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the candy collections points was in the Diamond Horseshoe Saloon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just walk in there since they're not serving food and.
Right. Now, when you check in, they give you a trick-or-treat bag.
Right.
And
yes.
If you have allergies, you can request allergy-friendly, and every time you go to a trick-or-treat point, they'll give you a token. And then you go to where they give out the allergy-friendly candy, and as many tokens as you get, that they'll give you the candy.
What if you fill your candy bag? Will they give you a second bag?
No.
No, they won't. So you get one bag.
No, that's why you bring a backpack. You dump it in the backpack and you keep going.
Right. Yeah. Because I've seen people get back to their hotel room and dump out it's just a crazy amount of candy.
Or you take a pillowcase from the motel room and dump it into the pillowcase.
Yeah, you can do that. What are your thoughts on the cost of the? Sorry, I'm just getting something out of this Star Wars cooler. See that? See how I did that out of my Star Wars cooler? Little Italian beer tonight because I'm Italian. I got to drink. I got to show some love and drink some Peroni.
So
compared to,
we paid $179.
Right.
I believe that's what we paid. I'd have to check the receipts. I was worried. The last time I went to one of these, I thought it was overbooked. We went to a Christmas party where you couldn't walk around. It was so crowded. Now the night we went, it was sold out, and it poured rain right before the party. I'm wondering if it kept some people away.
Maybe scared some people, yeah.
Yeah. But I found, I went on Tron.
Is that
first time I went on Tron, It's probably the
And
last time I'll go on Tron.
oh no.
Um, it ended. I ended up slipping a disc in my back.
On Tron?
Yeah, when
Oh,
it took off, I felt
right.
my back give out, and you know, same thing happens to me on Himalayan the over in Everest in
Oh,
Animal
Expedit,
Kingdom,
yeah.
Expedition Everest. Same exact thing happens, and it's like nope, I can't. It
Yeah.
doesn't support my back enough. Well, I was in the big boy seat in the
And
back.
in the back, yeah.
Yeah.
And that thing takes off pretty quick.
Oh my
But Kim,
God, yes.
Kim, if you're watching, Kim, Don did not slip a disc or hurt himself on Tron, so you should ride it again. Yeah, that stinks.
Well, that's just because I'm old, and we know that Kim is much younger than you are.
She's still nursing her back from June, so I don't want to I don't want to scare her too much. So I mean, well, at least you got to go on Tron, and so it wasn't overcrowded.
No.
That's good news. And
we met Madame Colada, so that was fun.
nice.
One in where you meet all the princesses in Fantasyland.
Right.
We walk in, and Maleficent is right there. Like, oh, that's Maleficent, and then the evil queen's over there.
Yeah.
So I haven't posted those videos yet.
Not yet.
No.
Kim says never go on Tron again. I don't like it. I will go on Tron again because I enjoyed Tron. So with the party ticket, you can enter the park at, is it 4 p.m.?
4.
Right.
You can enter at 4.
Enter at 4. Party starts at 7, but you can take advantage from 4 to 7 with your party ticket, not needing a park ticket. If you buy a party ticket, enter the park at 4. My advice is get there when you're allowed to get in, and take advice of those 3 hours in the park, ride some rides, do some things, and then do party stuff as well.
If you get there at 4 and you stay till midnight, you've got an 8-hour day.
Right. You've got an 8-hour park day. Right. Exactly. Choose to do what you wish. Do some party stuff, do some rides, whatever. Try the new food.
Yep. Well, we didn't try a lot of food that was there, but there's one thing we did try. And I didn't get a picture of it because it disappeared just so fast.
It was so scary good.
Yeah.
That
the not so poisonous apple fritters.
Right, and this is at the Friars Nook, offered at the Friars Nook. So yeah,
it's basically a zeppoli, with some apple in it, rolled in cinnamon sugar and then drizzled with caramel, and it's served hot. It's served so hot. At first bite, I was like, "It's too hot. It's too hot."
So for our non-Italian or our non-New York, New Jersey friends watching, a zeppoli is basically fried dough. It's something that Italians will make or will be at a feast, an Italian feast, and powdered sugar is sprinkled on it.
Yeah.
Sounds boring, but it's unbelievably delicious. It's one of the best things that I could ever eat in my life.
If you think of Dunkin' Donuts, they have those munchkins.
Like a munchkin, right? Yeah.
But it's apple munchkin with cinnamon sugar coating it, and then caramel drizzled over it.
Right. It says in the description, apple cider donuts rolled in apple cider sugar and drizzled with caramel sauce. New. This is a new item because last year they had the green ones. And I heard you're not the first people, because I saw Panda did the video too with you guys, and he said he saw God, they were so good. But also Paging Mr. Morrow really enjoyed them. I've seen other people saying these are good, where I didn't hear people last year really raving about those.
One of the things that I wanted to try because everyone was raving about it, there was a candy cone dessert at Casey's Corner, and I really wanted to try it, but by the
Hi,
time
Laurel.
by the time we got up there, they were closed.
Our friend Laurel in Canada. We have two Canadians watching right now. We have Stan Solo and we have Laurel Leah Peterson. Hello to you, Laurel, watching from Canada. Let me hit present on here too, because I do have this up, and we don't, we have 20 minutes of me. We can go through. Oh no, there we go. Why is it not sharing? Hold on one second. Let me fix what I'm doing here. Present, share screen. There we go. I selected the wrong thing. Ew, that's gross. Do you know where that item is served at, Don? You were just talking about?
The which one?
The one you, not the mini donuts, the one you were talking about after that. That you wanted to try.
Casey's Corner. If I can get this gimbal to work correctly.
It says, so there's a Chipotle barbecue pork and street corn French fries. Then there's also Chipotle barbecue.
Oh, there it is,
pork
bottom right corner.
Candy corn burrine, layers of salted caramel, ganache, marshmallow, panna cotta, and whipped cream topped with caramel, corn, and candy corn.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything looks really good on here. Where in the past I didn't really see anything that I was kind of like, okay, these things look good. This year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween stuff does look good. The Plaza Restaurant actually has, there's a drink. Wait, I see a drink, a pumpkin
Plaza
sundae.
Ice Cream Parlor.
Yeah, Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. I don't think there's spice caramel. Yeah, there's no alcohol in it, but it looks really cute. There's some oh my God, why can't I think of what they're called right now on top of it? The berries. There's berries on top of it. Let's see. It's a pumpkins. No, they're blackberries. There we go. Plaza Restaurant. I'm wondering if is that open till midnight, the pumpkin sundae. Oh, that's not it. There's a drink. Coffee sandwich, delight, sundae, meatloaf. Oh, okay. So there is alcohol in that drink. It's Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, Di Serono Original Liqueur, apple cider, and pomegranate juice. And it's again topped with those blackberries. Available during regular park hours and Mickey's Not So Scary. So that's at the Plaza. All right. You were telling me earlier, Don, before the show, the one complaint you had of the parade.
Yes.
Or the party. So let our friends know
that they didn't get it right. And when you pay $179 for a ticket, and it's supposed to start at 7, and you go in at 7 o'clock, and we may have been a little late, and you say, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go to my first candy collection place, and you're standing in line, and you're like, the line's not moving. And then at 7:30, you're like, the line's still not moving.
Yeah.
And we got out of line. We said, okay, we'll skip this one. We'll go to the next one, which was at the Carousel of Progress. And you look, and all the cast members are having a huddle.
They're like, doing a team huddle and still no candy.
And you're like, well, you should have been doing your team huddle at 6:45, taking your positions at 7, and the curtain goes up at 7 o'clock, right?
Right. Yeah.
The show.
Party starts at 7, and I don't want to come off sounding like a Disney jerk here, but you know, again, you and everyone there paid $179 for that party. Things should be operating at 7 o'clock, and not taking that long to get set up to start handing out candy. You know, because
it was the second party of the year, so I'm sure they'll have it ironed out. But again, it was the only thing that I saw where I said I didn't like that.
Yeah, and because the ticket gets you into the park, you could do the rides, but it's more than just candy. Shift starts at 7. That's when the huddle starts, I guess. Yeah, I know, right? But maybe wait. So maybe the idea is wait, then don't start right off with the candy.
The shift should start at 6:30. The huddle should be at 6:30, and then everyone go to where they're supposed to be and be in. You don't
position.
You don't do a Broadway play and tell people to be there at the curtain goes up at 7. The curtain goes up, and there all the actors
They're still
are
talking about how it's going to go. Right.
No.
Yeah.
But,
so maybe the advice is don't hit up the candy spots right away. Maybe wait 15, 20 minutes to get to a candy spot.
It was like 45 minutes before they started.
And there's plentiful candy spots, right? Like so.
Oh yeah, we still
yeah.
We did not run from candy spot to candy spot. We just when we saw one, we went in and we got the candy, and we had 2 full bags of candy at the end.
So there you go. Yeah. So there's a lot of them. So, what was your favorite thing about the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party?
I'm going to say Madame Colada. The favorite thing is spending time with family and friends.
Right.
Right. But my favorite Disney thing, I'm going to say with Madame Colada. She was very interactive and calling on people in the line. Next thing you know, we're all singing the New York, New York.
Yeah. That's funny.
Bum, bum, bum,
where can people find her?
She was in the graveyard as you're going into the Haunted Mansion. She was up on the hill in the graveyard.
Okay, right. Okay, so that's where they typically have had her in the past. All right, and I know Panda really enjoys her as well.
And she picked on Marie, she picked on me, she picked on our friend Adam, Mark, John. She didn't pick on us, but she interacted with all of us.
Right, yeah, and it's just like poking a little bit of some Disney jokes, you could say. I'm just doing a little bit of perusing here through the Disney Foodie Guide for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We don't have enough time to go through every item, but I'm just, this all this stuff too is on Disney Parks blog, or you can find it, on the interwebs. If you want to know what they have, so there seems to be a lot of good options this year. You've got there's always a pork sandwich, right? Because pulled pork is very popular at Disney for some reason. Those fries look really good to me, and so do the hot dog does. I would go to Casey's Corner and probably just stay at Casey's Corner with all of these things.
One of these days when I meet you in the Magic Kingdom, we're just going to go to Casey's Corner and get one of them footlongs.
Have some one of those dogs. Maybe we'll meet in the middle, like a little bit of.
No, I get my own. You get your own. None of this.
Oh, I thought we were going to just
tramp thing.
Nibble. No, we're not doing that.
No.
We'd be kicked out of Disney so quickly.
Now why do I see a photo op coming up? You and
right,
me?
Exactly. What is that? That looks pretty good right there. The beignets from Beyond, actually, that looks good. There's a lot of different things going on here, and none of it looks, usually when I see these foodie guides, I'm like, none of it really looks good. I don't know about that. All of it looks good.
There was an ice cream sundae that I was looking at, and I just can't.
I'll find it for you.
One of the bloggers that I was watching, the not so poisonous apple dumpling fritters. the brownie pops was one of her recommend. Both of them, the Mickey and the Minnie.
So this one here there's a Jack Pop. It's a chocolate fudge brownie with marshmallow filling, and a Sally Pop, which is yellow cake with raspberry filling.
Right,
and that's at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. And then they also have this Madame Leota seance candle, which is themed really cool. It's a red velvet cake, cookies and cream mousse.
Yeah. They recommended those brownie pops.
Right. So they sound good. I don't know about everybody watching or what everyone's preference is, but I'm a yellow cake person. Not that I don't like chocolate cake, but I prefer vanilla or yellow cake. So that sounds really good to me with the raspberry, but also topped with the chocolate piece. I could do that. Stan says, Lady and Tramp, two of them. I can just picture a foot-long hot dog. Oh boy, yeah. We'd be trespassed. You've got spring roll cart. What's the? You got a spicy pork.
Hey, if we get enough donations on the Lady and the Lady and the Tramp hot dog, we'll do it.
We'll start. What are we starting the bidding at?
I don't know.
$100. Can we see $100? These spicy spring pork rolls with pineapple mustard sound really good. Kim's laughing in the comments. And then, here you go too. Here's a Jack Pop and the Sally Pop. So these are those. Yeah, they look good. Yeah. Magic Potion Slushy. I don't know about anybody else either, but when I was a little kid, I would walk to the corner store, a few blocks away and get a slushy. I loved, slushies. And this is a Fanta Blue Raspberry Slushy with change. That changes colors. That's right. Yeah, I saw somebody with that. Goes from blue to green when you start. Now, Columbia Harbor House has some really good stuff. I'm just trying to see. They have some good. They have some undead garlic Parmesan chicken strips. Whoopie pie, yum. I need a dessert now, and I've been on a diet. I had a couple good desserts on Long Beach Island. There's a really good, I think I mentioned it last year. There's a bakery there called Crust and Crumb Bakery. And I went twice this year on vacation and got some really good stuff.
So Thursday, after we packed up and we left the resorts, we decided to go to Disney Springs for lunch. And we went to the Polite Pig. And so far, I have not had a bad meal at the Polite Pig.
Yeah.
And then after the Polite Pig, it was like, okay, what are we going to do? We can go to the Hangar Bar and see what it's like, or we can go to Gideon's.
Yeah.
We had to get home. And
it's a Gideon.
I had this little angel that kind of looked like Mike going, Gideon, go to Gideon.
Our co-host Mike Blankow, who may or may not have a birthday on Monday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
go get a
we ended up in Gideon's.
God, he loves his cookies there. Yeah.
Not saying that we bought a lot of Gideon's, but I did get the $18 thermal the thermal carrier because we had an hour and 45-minute ride home.
Just enough to bring those cookies home. You want to make sure if you're buying those cookies, you want to make sure they make a safe trip home. And now next time you go, you can bring that bag with you and you got a little cookie bag.
And they sell, you can bring your own ice or they'll sell you an ice pack for $1.50.
Oh, there you go. Cinderella's Royal Table, Supernatural Shrimp. That's kind of like from Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Remember Beetlejuice with the shrimp comes in live and he takes their heads. But again, I mean, there's so many different items on here. I'm trying to think in one party night how I would be able to get to all these locations and eat these.
If again, you have to say, am I going there to watch the parade?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because if you're going to watch the parade, you're not going to do a lot of rides.
Yeah. Am I going to meet characters?
am I going there for the food? Am I going there?
Yeah.
No.
So that hand pie, that buffalo chicken hand pie looks really good. And I also heard the bowl of bones, which are the pork wings fried with jalapenos and tossed in barbecue sauce, made with cherry Coca-Cola. Oh my
I wish
goodness.
Adam
yes.
Adam got the buffalo wings.
These bowl of bones?
What was it? The upper left-hand corner, I think it is.
So there's ranch tots.
No,
and then there's bowl of bones.
He's got some kind of buffalo chicken.
Well, there's a hand pie here.
Yeah.
Right here.
So he got something with buffalo chicken, and I forgot to ask
that's
him how
what
it was.
is. So it's the hand pie. I'm gonna have to ask him. But I did hear that these wings are really good, and they're I just got hungry all of a sudden. Ursula Cone. There's some Cheshire Cafe stuff going on here. Yeah, that's cute. Candy bowl sundaes. That just looks cute, but I don't know if it's going to be good. It's a skull cake. Banana cake filled with dulce de leche. Dolce.
No. I've had I don't trust Disney and banana cream pie anymore.
No, that's right. Not at
Steakhouse
71. No,
I've had banana cream pie before, and that wasn't it.
No. And then we've got the Tim Burton.
I did see a lot of people with the Jack Skellington popcorn bucket.
You did. And there's limited 2 per person per transaction available while supplies last, which is a very cool popcorn bucket. Just so people know, you do not need to get the popcorn inside of the bucket. You get the popcorn in a bag so it doesn't foul up your bucket. If you want to keep that as a collector's item and not have to clean it out. And then they have the Christmas Mayor sipper, which is really funny. Available at Pecos Bills. Cool. So many different treats and things. Would you recommend the party to people if they have the money and they're going?
If you have the money, I recommend going. Go at 4:00. Get to the back of the park. Work your way to the back of the park. Go on rides that go on the rides that aren't going to take up a lot of time. Because when the party starts, the lines go down. Peter Pan was a walk-on.
Oh wow, that's usually over a 45 minute.
Yeah,
well over 45 minutes.
Tron was 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
That's really good.
And our biggest wait was because we were waiting for the big boy seats in the back. If we weren't waiting for those seats, we could have got on in maybe 15 minutes.
You had a couple big boys with you.
Well, yeah. And they said because my knees are in such bad shape, they did not recommend I get on the motorcycle.
No, I would have. If I was a cast member, I would have said, "Hop aboard, young man."
That was the fabulous Miss Marie and friends were voted against it and said, "No, we're not going to carry you the rest of the night."
I would have said, "Those knees look good for the bucking. Let's go. Hop aboard. Let's take a ride on Tron."
Did not do Space Mountain in the dark. Imagine trying to get out in the dark. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, and it's so
just,
Space Mountain.
I would have been like, just leave me here for the rest of the party.
Yeah,
cut me out at the end.
When the sunlight comes up, let me know. I'll go home.
At 12:01, get the Jaws of Life and get me out of this car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy, to be young and have fun at Disney. Not us. Yeah. No, we have to worry about what's going to hurt after we ride it. It's so funny getting old. You're like, wait a second, can I ride that without getting hurt? Do I think it's a good idea? And then the people I'm with said, no, it's probably a bad idea. You should not ride Tron. Get on the big boy cart.
Yeah. And then from Tron, we went around. That's after Tron, we snuck around the back through the Storybook Circus.
Right.
And worked our way over towards Haunted Mansion. Went on Peter Pan, stopped for the parade, watched the parade, and then went to Haunted Mansion.
Okay. And did you see the stage show? The
No, I
Sanderson
didn't.
sister thing?
I've seen it before.
Right.
The first year it came out, but we were in the wrong part of the, we're out of position to get it, and then Marie wanted to go on Pirates, but by that time my legs were shot. And we told Marie, go on Pirates. Adam and Marie went on Pirates. John and I and Mark sat and waited for them because we were done.
Right. Oh yeah.
And when they got done with Pirates, it was midnight.
Oh wow! So park closes at midnight.
Yeah.
And you walked out to a pretty empty park.
Yep. We also, as we were walking out, the cast members were breaking everything down.
Oh wow! Okay. And
generally, they tell you that the shops are open 2 hours after the park closes, but I didn't see it. We walked through the Emporium. We saw we saw that nice wreath that hangs on the lamppost. I think it's $79.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Got on the monorail and went back to the Contemporary.
Right. Okay. So, and they keep the transportation running because of the party. So people should know that too, because I know a lot of people worry about that. So that transportation is running, I'm guessing, several hours after the party to get.
Generally, they keep, they used to keep the stores and, not the restaurants, but the stores open 2 hours after the party.
Yeah. Okay.
But they close them down from the back forward.
Okay.
So the last stores that are open on Main Street.
Amazing. Right. Okay. All great stuff. So, so we covered a lot tonight. We covered some Disney news. We covered Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Again, we're back. I apologize, but we took some vacations this summer. We enjoyed ourselves and
family time.
Family time, exactly. And I love doing the show, but I can't be tied to it and say, "Oh, I'm not going away." So, but you know what? We're back, and fall's coming up, and there'll be more consistent shows on the horizon, which we appreciate you guys always tuning into. Thank you so much, Lily. I want to say thank you to my friend and co-host Disney Don. Going to give an early birthday shout out to our co-host Mike Blankow. Thanks, Stan. His birthday is on Monday, and they're hanging out tonight. Mike and Becky and family enjoying themselves, and everybody else, our friends and co-host. And we're going to be back next Saturday. We'll have some sort of topic for you. We don't know what it is yet, but look forward to the show at 8 p.m. Eastern. Next Saturday is a big weekend. Well, wait, the holiday's coming up, right? Next Monday.
Monday's Labor Day.
Monday is Labor Day, right? Yeah. All right.
I'll probably have my Labor Day barbecue on Sunday.
Yeah, I think we're doing the same thing. Yeah, so I'll do the show on Saturday, do a barbecue on Sunday. On Monday, we chill out and relax. So, but anyway, again, thank you to everybody. Go ahead, Don.
One of my friends that I work with is a Disney cast member, and he is going to be the opening coordinator of Blizzard Beach this week. The Blizzard Beach is opening up again
this weekend.
Yeah, I believe. He said. I think he told me he's the opening coordinator of Blizzard Beach.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Yep. All right. Well, here's our outro, folks. We will see you next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, Kim. Thank you. You have a good night. Bye to everybody, and we'll talk to you real soon.